question tags and short answers. These are very important in English language, especially in the branch of spoken language. So in the speaking skills, this topic is a very important topic where the students need to learn how to have question tags in their questions and how to have the short answers for the questions which are being asked, especially in the spoken language. It is a common practice in conversation to make a statement and ask for confirmation as follows. Because in spoken language, we tend to ask a question and then we want to ask for confirmation also. Usually we do it in the spoken language and we do it in all the other languages as well, not only in English, that we do ask for a confirmation after we ask a question. Sometimes this is done in the written form, but it is mostly in the spoken language that we ask for confirmation. For example, it is very hot, isn't it? So the later part, isn't it, is called a question tag. Why is it called a question tag? Because it is something attached to the question. It is like a piece which is attached and picked from the first part of the question, and the second part of the question, which is called question tag, is being asked in order to confirm the question that is being asked. So the listener also gets into the pressure of answering the question. There is one thing which is of concern is that usually when it will be asked, it is very hot, isn't it? Sometimes the listener could be of a lower status or having less power authority than the person who is asking the question. So because of the addition of the question tag or because of the confirmation of the question, the listener would sometimes answer in favor of it. For example, even if it is not hot, but because the person who is asking the question is in authority and power, he says, it is very hot, isn't it? So usually what happens is that the listener would say, yes, it is. So it will be difficult sometimes for the listener to state otherwise. For example, if he wants to say, it is not, he can always say it. But it is the power of the language and the way it is being asked and confirmed that sometimes people who have less confidence or who think that they have less power in language or they think they have less power and authority in position, they tend to answer the question in favor of what is being asked because the question tag is putting some sort of a pressure there. So it can be said that this is one of the strategies to get the answer in your favor. Like for example, the first statement that you have asked, it is very hot. Basically, you are saying it is very hot. Your idea is that it is very hot. And when you say, isn't it? So that means you are putting the pressure. And because of this pressure, the listener might say, yes, it is. But of course, there are chances that the listener might state whatever is the fact and say, no, I don't think so, it is that hot. Or he doesn't need to say it is that hot, he can just say, no, I don't think so. So this will be the short answer to the question which has been asked with the question tag. Or otherwise, if it is really hot, the answer could be, yes, it is. It's raining, isn't it? Again, the question tag is, isn't it? It is being confirmed that whether it is raining or not. It's raining, isn't it? Instead of saying, is it raining? Then the question has been changed to, it's raining, isn't it? So the question is actually at the later part as a tag, something attached to what the statement is. You are free, aren't you? Again, instead of saying, are you free? the question is, you are free. And then at the later part of the question, it is being said, aren't you? So this is again putting some pressure on the listener to say, yes, I am free. Otherwise, the listener can always say, no, I am not. So that would be a short answer to the question. Sometimes also people ask the question in a different form and still they add a tag to it. There is nothing wrong with it, but it would be ideally used when it is used with a statement question like, it's raining, isn't it? But it can also be used as, is it raining? Is it? The question tag will then change. Instead of saying, isn't it, it will be, is it? But then the question form has to be, is it raining? Is it? Or if you want to say, is it raining but I am not sure, isn't it? Then also you can use the question tag otherwise. So the question tags can be used by having the question form different from the statement form, but ideally people attach the question tag to the statement question.